Using Wirecast, setting up layers in Wirecast. Setting up layer 1. Search for Wirecast on the computer. Open the Wirecast application on the computer. Once it is open, hit the plus sign in the bottom menu of Wirecast. Hit the file icon, select Add New Shot, then hit the gear icon, select Edit Shot. If a small pop-up appears, hit Cancel. Select the plus sign on the bottom left to add a new source. Select the empty source. There is a little icon menu. Select T button for text. Scroll through and select Aqua Title. In the attribution menu, select the T. This will make the text menu appear. In line 1, put hashtag ODSC space San space Francisco. In line 2, put the talk title. Keep in mind that the talk title will change for every single talk, which means every time there's a new speaker, you will have to go in and change the talk title. In line 3, you will add the speaker's name. Again, this will change every talk as well. Setting up Wirecast Layer 2. Setting up remote desktop IP connection. Hit the plus sign in the bottom of the screen to the right of the blank shot window. Select the new remote desktop presenter shot. This will be how you connect the remote desktop you set up earlier. This will bring up your source settings. You will see a list of all connected devices. Enter the IP address that you wrote down earlier from the presenter computer, and make sure that you put the appropriate periods in the correct location to make sure that you insert the correct IP address. Once the IP address is connected, you should see the presenter computer's PowerPoint or other presentation file in the small window on Wirecast. Now we are going to set up Wirecast camera connection and sources. Setting up Wirecast camera connection and sources. Again, hit the plus sign in the bottom menu of Wirecast. Hit the camera icon and then select Add Ultra Studio Mini Recorder. You should see the video connection come up. If not, then go back and run through the Blackmagic steps again, but make sure that your camera is connected. As you can see, we can see out the lovely window on this beautiful day. Then select the gear icon located within the shot thumbnail. In the drop-down, select Change Template. Then select Side PIP lower right. This means side picture-in-picture lower right. Then select the gear icon again. Select Change Source. Then select Source A and set Source A to Remote Desktop Presenter. Next, Source B, set it to Ultra Studio Mini Recorder. If the sources are backwards for some reason, that's okay, you can just swap them out. In continuation, we will now go over setting up source windows within Wirecast. Now that we have set up source A and B, you will see the presentation, which is source A, and the video feed, which is source B, on the left window. This left window is our preview window. However, in order to get the preview window showing on the actual recording, you must hit the arrow button located on the bottom center of the two windows. Make sure the transition, located next to the arrow button, is on smooth. If not, select the drop-down and select Smooth. Once everything is ready to go, make sure that you hit Record on the top left. It'll ask you what to record, and you will select to record to disk MP4 and hit OK. Make sure, again, that it is on 720p. Where it says File, select the portion and rename the file to the day and the time.
Or whatever else you want so you can remember it.
Just like you heard him, whatever you want, but just make sure that it's something that we can all remember and understand what it is. Then hit OK. Again, hit the record button, and you will see the red light go on. You can see the levels to the left are moving as well to the right, and we are locked and loaded. Now, as the presenter goes through the slides, make sure that they're set to their presentation on their presenter laptop to play. Some presenters will have PowerPoints from their computer, from actual Microsoft Word PowerPoints. Some will use Google Drive, as you can see here, and some will have their own presentations, such as Prezi or just HTMLs that they need to use and programs that they need to use. That's okay, just make sure you set it up correctly, and then you are good to go. Lastly, although you are recording from the camera onto the computer and the computer's hard drive, please make sure that you record on the memory card on the GoPro camera as well. You can simply do this by making sure that you hit the top button on the camera and you hit record on that as well. This allows us to have not only the recording that we are using with the Wirecast and the dropped-in slides on our computer, but we will also have a backup recording of the actual video footage on the camera's memory card.